Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master here with my brother, and we are back to Mono Merfolk. My deck is the same because I believe in it. So I do agree, though, you know what, our mana base was a little clunky last time when we played with Kira, so we're going down on the Cavern of Souls. And I still want max protection while playing the 23 lands. I'm running out of titles to give this exact same deck list. I have no idea what I'm going to put up for this one, but hopefully you guys will get the gist of it. I like the slow patientness of this archetype and the protection. She attack, but most importantly, she'll counter what's on the stack. And if you want to see stuff countered from Merfolk, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we are going to thank our sponsors, FusionGamingOnline.com, your one-stop shop for all your paper magic needs. I got to get my Kiras from them. They got Kiras in stock, and I got to go. I need the paper cards. And there's going to be a big Magic Open in Las Vegas. Channel Fireball is hosting, and if you want to be prepared for that tournament, make sure you don't want to wait hoping the vendors have your cards. Get them ahead of time from the local game stores, and you can do that at FusionGamingOnline.com. Don't forget, use coupon code Nikachu. This local game store will give you a discount when you buy it, 5% off all your purchases. And Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. You rent all day long, you can try Merfolk. Maybe you've never tried Merfolk before. Today you can try Merfolk. Support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu. Okay, so this is the same deck. I don't know how many if you're watching this for the first time, the odds of that are like 0%. If you're a Merfolk player, you've probably seen me play this like 7 other times. The only thing I didn't like about the last league is I sometimes had trouble playing Kira and Brazen Bar off of all these Cavern of Souls, so I'm gonna just reduce it. I do want enough so I can counter spells. Look, the Blue-White Control is still out there. It's a big deal. They're strong. They're powerful. You can't underestimate them. So I do want to have I hate losing to counter spells, especially if the deck is clunky. But at the same time, I have to admit I need to cast my Kira or my Brazen Bar on curve. And we got the counter spells on the sideboard. But before we get into the league, thank you very much to C. Jeff Coate Jr. with the subscribing with Prime. And the last god. You really are the last god? Who's the first god? Cheered with 100 bits. Thank you very much. All right, with that, let's get into today's league. This hand is not great, but it's, actually, maybe it's okay. It's a double Vial hand.
They mulligan.
So I can go Vial first, Vial second, keep the glass pools in hand, get one Vial to 3, start dumping them and copying things. I imagine Humans is fantastic in Historic.
They went to 5.
Beautiful.
Go to 4.
Well, if they go to 4 now, they're like Tron or something, or Dredge. I mean, the odds that they're Tron right now is like, I don't know, 65%. If my opponent goes to 5, the first thing I'm thinking of is, oh, it's Tron. I am very highly interested in going to the Channel Fireball Open. Or Magic the Gathering Las Vegas. I have one problem, though. I am from Canada. Now, I have no problem taking COVID tests to prove I'm COVID-free. But the pain in the ass is I need to take a test to fly there, and I need to take a test to fly back to Canada. Now that makes things awkward because it's not like you can take the test, they give you the results in like an hour. There's a lot of these testing facilities, they wait 3 to 5 days. Well, at least they can't. Or are they gonna reanimate this thing? They fetched, which means we're in trouble. We're gonna lose probably both of these. But the point is, like, okay, let's say I want to go back. Like, how do I schedule my hotel? It's just awful. I just came back from the Flesh and Blood event in Las Vegas. The boys and I are trying to organize MTG Vegas, but waiting to see if everyone can swing it. Cool.
You sleep outdoors in a dumpster.
Monster CC, like, here's the... Okay, so I talked about this event on Coffin MTG, and it seems to me that the unvaccinated have absolutely no interest in even being there. It's like, you have to wear masks. I have to prove I need a COVID test. So it sounds like the most, from my perspective, the most responsible people are going to be there, and the most irresponsible people will not be there.
It's very warm in Vegas. You can just sleep outdoors.
Yeah.
Clutching your 5G
What the
binder.
hell? Undying Evil. Oh my god, this thing came back bigger than ever. So I'm going to wait for this thing to tap itself, and we're going to get it with Harbinger of the Tides. And it's going to be bounced, and it's going to be harder for them to bring it back out. I received a hype train emote. Thank you very much to somebody.
All the supporters of that train.
Yeah, that train is on the way. So wait, is this a Stoneblade deck?
It's more of the same bullshit.
Charming Prince. Oh my god, you're gonna fucking... You can blink something? I can't remember. Exile another target creature? Oh yeah. Oh yeah! I'm dead. This is awful. You know what, maybe it's not even that bad. Look how many cards are in my opponent's hand. They have one. They have one card left. I'm gonna have one card left. You left me with the Harbinger? The Harbinger! What do you do that for?
Because he doesn't know.
I thought you were done with it. Ooh! Pass.
Louis Anderson.
Did anyone watch Life with Louie when they were a kid? I don't remember anything from that show except that one quote, like, I thought you were done with it. I actually don't want to bounce. If they attack with Grief, I'm going to bounce at end of turn. I'll just take the 5. That's right, if you're stream sniping, this is a free 5 damage.
He called you sir. I think he has more respect for you than that.
By the way, I think, yeah, go get vaccinated for the event. I would love to know if anyone... Get vaxxed to the max. Both my brother and I are vaccinated. So you should be too, because it's cool to be vaccinated from the corona.
There's my code. In case you want a copy.
Someone's going to take a really shitty screenshot. Zoom in.
They're going to use AI upscale. Get every last little dot.
Oh, crap. How do we protect? Ugh, they're going to target me. No, I can't save them both. Unless they block. You want to block?
El Rodeo-san! You're finally here.
El Rodeo. Oh, did you...
Yeah, I bet on him.
You bet on El Rodeo. I won with Matt Maddock. This is almost perfect. But I can't get both of them in play at once. That sucks. Unless they attack with Grief and then try to get value. And then the value is going to backfire. Well, who knows? They might blink it or something. Ah! Didn't think that. Oh, I can't. It has menace. Okay, fuck it. Reset blockers. Okay, forget it. I have a Sveiloon. This is the second time I forgot about menace today. Man, if I go to Vegas, I'm going to be blocking Grief so many times illegally.
It's only illegal if your opponent points it out.
No, it's illegal either way, but I'll get punished if the opponent or a judge points it out. No, they're going to take my stupid Kira. Maybe it's not very good in this matchup for all I know, but... You know, it's nice. It's better to have a Kira than not have a Kira.
Will you be playing Merfolk in Vegas?
Of course. Of course. Huh, that's not a question. Well, that blows. Attack for Great Justice. It's going to be hard to block Sveiloon because Sveiloon could be indestructible if I have a creature in my hand, which I don't. Oh man, that is proof they are not stream sniping. If you can make it to Vegas, will you be playing a Merfolk list? 1,000,000,000%. So you're gonna like attack with Charming Prince? Play a Charming Prince or something? Flicker Wisp? Blink your Charming Prince. Now I want you to play Grief. There's a battlefield, draw a card, exile target player's graveyard. This is garbage. I mean, maybe it's okay, but it's clunky. Last turn was a waste.
Yeah. Big stuff.
Anything. Like anything that isn't... Boom! Yeah, that's good enough. So... yeah, there's no way I can trick my opponent, so...
Block this. Another one. Yeah.
Yeah! Now my brother's excited. You gain 1 life. So be it. I didn't know if you would try some monocolor counterspell control. I think you said only like that style for tabletop though. Oh, no, it's that was like my first deck ever. No, someone asked me like if I would just play for fun. Like maybe I got a question once, if I just played purely for fun or whatever, what deck would I play? And I could just, yeah, it would be some sort of mono counterspell control deck, which is unplayable. Completely unplayable. I think my opponent needs Solitude to blow me out here. So let's hope that doesn't exist. Oh, fuck. It's coming, isn't it? There'll be a lot of resources spent, but still, rather that isn't gonna happen. And then if the Solitude hits, I mean, either my opponent's gonna snap Resign here, or they're gonna play Solitude and completely wipe me out with like an Ephemerate.
If you go to Vegas, you should have a real MTG and coffee live.
If you go to Vegas, target creature gains Undying until end of turn, sure. If you go to Vegas and play Merfolk, we'll have to gather up like a support squad, all with coffee in hand, just watching behind you. Yeah. Be the real presence in Coffee Net, or MTG and Coffee.
If you go to Vegas, I'm going to give you an American dollar. I want you to just put it in a slot machine at random and pull it.
I am absolutely not going to any of those casinos. That's where the disease is. The handlebar and the seat. I mean, that's
well, you don't have to sit down.
Loaded.
It's just one pull, and if you win, we split it.
It's like oh yeah, I really need to risk getting COVID just so I have one pull on $1.
Yeah, but you know,
there's always a chance. Oh man, everything's coming up great now. Actually, this was a mistake. I should cast them
3-drop.
Because then if this happens, I'm missing out on damage. And this would be lethal, actually. I missed out on lethal. Opponent gets another turn. Whatever. It looks like it's hopelessly over for the opponent. They can't even play a sweeper next turn, even if they play something like Damn, because the silent clearing is going to kill them.
Damn!
Damn! Raphael.
He's done.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. 10 minutes into the movie.
Frame 2000.
Yeah. Got to reference things really accurately. I guess I want nothing. Well, okay, yeah, I could put in Counterspell, but it requires me having a really bad card in this deck. I think in attrition decks, like attrition matchups like this, you just want to blow it up on creatures. The one place to never miss if you go to Vegas is Gordon Ramsay's Burgers in Planet Hollywood Casino. One of my most amazing burgers you'll ever have. It's delicious.
You donkey.
Yeah, donkey. That should be something on the menu. Yeah, donkey. No, if I go to Vegas, it's literal. I'm going to the hotel room, to the convention center, to the hotel room. I do not. The COVID rate there is just really bad. I do not trust anything else. I'm probably not even going to really trust the taxi cab that is going to take me from one place to another.
He will travel through in a big hamster ball that he has
Yeah.
no contact
Big
with the air.
bubble, and it's got like, I don't know, arms and gloves, so I can play Magic.
We can rebuild him. We can make him better.
I'm being asked, what do we have versus... I think I'm going to keep this on the draw just because this is an attrition-based matchup. Sort of. Like, maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea what else they have to blink my stuff. What do we have against Hammer? All this interactive stuff. Tap the big creature down, bounce it, bounce it. That's how it is. Yeah, I'm the bubble boy. Okay, just in case this never gets... I'm never casting anything, we better just play something right now.
Pretty sure that's a Seinfeld thing. Oops.
No. Oh. Well, yeah, probably. Because, I mean, the bubble boy thing came from Seinfeld. Didn't the bubble get popped in Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Another thing by playing the Tide Shaper early, I might set up my Sveilun later. Well, my 23 fucking land deck has disappointed me once again. Get in there, Tide Shaper. But again, I'm going to just, even though there's no synergy here, I don't really need the Island Walk. Just keep setting stuff up. Interesting, they're playing nothing. 2 turns doing nothing. Can't do that these days. How quickly this guy is going to be F off is going to be only my pre-game thought now.
That's what I think every time.
Okay, so they're going to steal something, one thing permanently, and one thing temporarily. I wonder if it's going to be Brazen Borrower.
Going fishing.
Sometimes I go for the complimentary breakfast, even though I'm not staying there. I always take the complimentary... I mean, unless the breakfast is real shit. But I find, like, the breakfast is just good enough. Like, I'm not going to die eating the breakfast. It's a bunch of protein slop.
They just fart on a bun and here you go.
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Piss in the orange juice if it's a little short. There we go. What does this say? You don't have an island. Then I have nothing to do. I have nothing to say to you, good sir. Free food is free food. Oh, you son of a... So I'm gonna get it back. Yeah, you don't really want to target it. Wow, that wasn't much value. Oh, you just went down on cards. That's I don't like Tide Hallow Sculler. You know, a lot of people just jam this card for like no damn reason. I don't think it's that good. This is pointless.
For 1,200 US, you can get this Tykim 1000 Biohazard suit. Tykim 10,000.
They're only 1,200. They should have made that a restriction at the Channel Fireball event. That's interesting. So you equip. I don't want to let them equip. I think I can just tempo them out with what I got. We'll bounce it with Harbinger. They want to replay it. Like Trickster again or Brazen Borrow it.
Sounds good.
I think. I mean, or I could play Sveilun. They shoot one creature. Like, I don't care. I still got a Sveilun. Maybe I get this thing out. Oh, but then I cannot Harbinger it ever again. So I bounce, you replay it, you equip. I can't attack anyway. I'll just play Sveilun then. It's a bit of an awkward thing. How many channel points do I need for the luxury skybox suite experience with free bar?
2.
I need to be like really rolling it. I'm rolling in money right now, but I need to like have a swimming, not a swimming. I need like a lake of money. I need to have like this cabin where I put all the money in. I took all the water out of a lake to put all the money, and I swim in that thing and I can fish in it.
Well, that's basically what Nestle's doing right now. So trying to privatize water.
Maybe they're trying to make good water. The water's not clean all over the world. Okay, what are you gonna do now, Tide Hallow Skull? You wanna... Oh! Oh, that's the plan. Attack you may. That's right. You pay the tax, though. And you're gonna lose a life for that. No, you're not, actually. No, you are. You are gonna lose a life. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Still indestructible. Baby. Random cabin in the woods. You look in the window and it's just filled with cash. I just get the hell out of there before I get sniped. Yeah. What mafia territory have I entered? This is not too bad. Attack for 5. I think we're ahead on damage. I am probably not playing that card. Instead of cash, it's filled with Lord of Atlantis. Yeah, I kidnapped people and tattooed them like the Merfolk. Oh boy. I don't get this. Okay, so I'm going to get my Brazen Borrower back. What the fuck move is this? This is the dumbest ephemerate ever. I don't know if it's that, but I mean, this is not wise. Okay, so I have the option to, like, trickster this, and then maybe they'll take my Brazen Borrower again. Or I bounce this. Bounce, go back to your hand. I keep Brazen Borrower. You take 5. You gotta, like, cast this, re-equip it. I gotta deal with this sword anyway. Or you eat this thing, I bounce this, you replay it, re-equip, pass. Or I trickster, if you take Brazen Borrower, I have Harbinger. If you take Harbinger, I have Brazen Borrower. Okay, that's fine. Maybe that's how it'll be. Or keep all the creatures. This is just an ephemerate deck. I don't know, everyone's excited about blinking things. Most gimmicky shit of all time. And this ephemerate's just gonna die too, actually. This might be the best line. Ephemerate will be wasted.
Bling.
Where's your ephemerate now?
Minch.
There it is. Look at that lion. Was that the Kasali Pride Maid? Is it Simba? Did they ever make like a Lion King 2?
Yes, they did. It was another direct-to-video disaster.
Oh, yeah, it was another Return to Jafar, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I liked Return to Jafar. Now this doesn't hit me as hard because I do have the Svelun that's indestructible, but I will admit this is fucking painful and annoying.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. Did anyone I actually enjoyed Return of Jafar. I just could tell based on watching it that, you know, something was wrong. Like, the production quality isn't quite the same as the first one.
Getting close.
Oh man, this is a nice card. If only I could cast it.
Shows off all this bullshit.
Well, they're at 1 life, so I mean, whatever. I'm going to... So if they play the creature, they take this, they equip, they lose. Okay, so I'll just keep Glasspool in hand. Unless they play Damnation again. We're in trouble. Or Damn. Actual Damn. Damn! Alright, that's a good sign. Oh yeah. When they're looking for cards, it's over. Look for that, I don't know, magical Path to Exile or something. Even Path won't work very well right now. I guess they could Path again. Alright, we won the match. 1-0 so far with a Merfolk deck. A lot of people said, hey, Grief plus Ephemerate was GG. You know what? It's not so GG. We have the tools. It's called play creatures and attack with them. They lose resources too. The hand is not as important as the battlefield. Alright, we're 1-0 so far. Let's go into round 2. Give him the 1-2 Teddy. Yeah, once they start drawing, they're digging into their pockets. Digging into the, they're short. It's like digging into your couch for spare change because you're like $1,000 short. And they will not find it.
Some survey said that the average American has $100 in change just lying around the house. I have no idea how they came up with that.
It's probably because how little they have respect for money. Well, and maybe if when you use averages, there's probably some billionaire who has millions of dollars lying around the house, lifting the average of the average American. That's probably how it is. This island has too few threats. Mulligan.
His name is Island and Chill.
It. Island and Chill. Then we're gonna keep the Cavern of Souls. Thank you for revealing yourself.
Any mulligan.
The most I can scrounge around the house is $34. I'm missing money. Let me just scrounge around the house for $34. Stitcher's Supplier. It's some sort of Vengevine deck for sure. This is not a very chill deck. Yeah, so maybe Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk. They're pushing the average up. Just have thousands, millions of dollars, these gigantic dollar bills, just hanging around. I'm few to short $100. Okay, hold on. Let me check my couch. Let me check the chair cushion. It was so weird. It's called Venture Deeper. I actually totally forgot. I didn't even know that's what the spell was called. Ultra of Dementia. What the hell's going on with this deck? That's funny. They have a Merfolk, so if we play Lord of Atlantis. They did it again. What's the payoff? It's obviously a graveyard deck. Warren Buffett, another... Yeah, well, I mean... No, I don't think he eats it every day. I've been looking up some stuff on Warren Buffett, and there was like some show or something, or there's something that happened that implied that he was eating McDonald's every day when the truth was he wasn't. But it just looked like he was eating McDonald's every day. Okay, I think... I don't know if I'm going to get them with Trickster, but I will try. I'll just try.
Try harder.
But Warren did say like he doesn't really care about what he eats. He said he would sacrifice the last year of his life so that he could just eat whatever he wants. Okay, this is good. We get to hit this Stitcher's Supplier. And he said the last year of your life is probably not very good anyway.
I'd eat Big Macs every day.
Well, I most certainly don't do that. Haven't you seen the...
Super Size Me.
Yeah, Super Size Me, the documentary. Oh, are you talking... Was that documentary on the Mario Brothers movie from...
oh, no, it's not
YouTube?
Well, it probably is, but it's like it's not a documentary so much as it's just
a video,
just very documented.
Yeah. Anyway, well, it was like 20 to 30 minutes long, but I watched it. It was hilarious. Yeah, they were changing things all the time. People were drunk on set, and they're making a new Mario movie.
But this one's actually got higher up approval, I guess.
But well, it's animated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's it's not live action. I mean, that was the mistake, is that they made a live action movie. Alright, so I have no idea how we die. It looks like they ran out of gas really quickly. I think it's a Vengevine deck. It's just a Vengevine deck, and they have the crappiest start of all time. You have flying? You are a spirit. E1 says, there's a story that my dad told me that this rich guy didn't trust banks, so he had millions of dollars in pesos, most of them are in coins, in barrels that he hid under his house, and he would put jars into the house walls.
It's
crazy.
I will give you 1 million centavos.
What the hell is... it's like a self-mill deck with no payoff. Oh, here we are. Prized amalgam. Okay.
Yeah, but it'd be so worth it to eat Big Macs every day. I remember back in the early 2000s, McDonald's had on Wednesdays hamburgers were 25 cents, and on Sundays cheeseburgers were 50 cents. So me and Billy Esau just like spent a 20 bill on just hamburgers, filled up a whole bag.
Delicious.
It's like, what was that, 20 fucking burgers? And we ate them all.
I think I'm gonna play Lord, bounce something, just keep my life total somewhat high. Attack for 7. I have lethal next turn so long as my opponent doesn't interact with me. I'd play Sveiloon if I could, just for protection, but or maybe it's not as good. Yeah, 4 Vengevine's probably on the bottom of the deck. It looks like a Vengevine deck. But eating a Big Mac every day will make the last year of your life come earlier than you think. Well, who knows? But probably. I'm at least eating 1 Big Mac a week. Which I think I gotta switch up. I mean, I'm pretty... It's really hard for me to change something after I eat it. Like, I gotta eat a same sandwich for like 4 years before I get tired of it. But I am starting to get tired of this Big Mac. Come at me, bro! Boink.
20 double cheeseburgers. Dang. Dang. 20 of them.
Okay, so I think this is a deck where I want Force Negation. Probably Relic. I probably don't need to be this interactive, but I will. I don't know if we need Kira. It might be clunky. Silvergill Adapt is just unnecessary. We just want to interact with our Tricksters, Harbingers. Tideshaper is going to be fine just as a 1-drop for 1 mana. Brazen Bar is probably going to be clunky. And probably maybe it's actually really important to get out Brazen Bar because we cannot attack through Narcomoeba, or if there's a Wonder in the graveyard, I'm never attacking through that. So it's possible Counterspell is fine. 27 creatures? Nah, we have to deal with the battlefield, so I'll bring in some Silvergills again. I can barely cast anything. I'm not going to wait to play Aether Vial on turn 2 versus a combo deck. This is acceptable. We'll keep Dumpus Sveiloon. Done. Is 3 Kira Metacall? I think it's okay. It's relatively well positioned. Second Mutavault's very nice because next I can play Relic and then have mana to crack it. Oh, do you have Force Negation yourself? That would be so brutal if they force that, because this is all brown mana. Game would be basically over. Is this the man I have to blame? Is this the man who I should direct my hatred? 6 years of no MTG. Then his YouTube shows up in my feed. I click one, I click another. I see his grandpa. Now I have like 5 decks, planning to go back to GPs. Welcome back. And yes, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Griefcaller might be hidden one of the best cards in Modern soon. Well, can't do anything about this. TCG Jin, subscribe for 1 month. Thank you very much, TC Jin, and I'm sorry again. They always find Narcomoeba. They're so good at that. So far the hand is a bit docile. Nothing too harsh, nothing too aggressive. Oh, I got an island. I'm actually still sort of saving this Force Negation for the Silvergill Adept. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. I guess if they play, say... Also, it's very important to play this island. Well, I mean, playing the island is just smart no matter what, but it's very important to play the island over the Mutavault, because if I draw another island, I can just cast Force Negation, you know, for whatever. Another Gravecrawler, that sucks. This is like I can get Gravecrawler back from the grave. Ooh. I guess they're looking for prize amalgam, but then I have the option. Well, I have the option to crack this now. It just doesn't feel like enough value.
Knuckle.
Yeah, maybe they're cheating. Online. Oh, there's just nothing. I don't really feel sorry for my opponent, but last 2 games have not been very good for them. Haven't been able to use this Force Negation yet, though.
When he gets that Ox of Igonius.
Another one! We're gonna get beat down by these 2-1s.
Good luck to you, he says, just now.
I'll take it. And yeah, my YouTube channel rocks. I got a good YouTube channel these days. Glasspool Mimic is sort of nice. I hope my opponent gives me a reason to crack this relic next turn, because then I'll just play, like, I don't know, go hardcast Glasspool.
Island Walk is something. I can't read.
A thing. It is. It's actually, maybe I should play Silvergill Adept, show Sfealoon, and then maybe I can find a Lord of Atlantis. Because I can pitch the Glasspool, and there's nothing really good to copy with Glasspool at the moment.
Lord!
Got an island, whatever. Nanny? Oh, there we are. There's the baby. There's the baby. The return of Vengevine. Vengevine, it's been a long time. Hasn't it? It's been a long time, hasn't it, Vengevine? I can't do shit about this. I haven't been able to use this Force Negation. What is going on with this world? Well, we did get the Master of the Pearl Trident. Well, that's really good, because then next turn I can take up Vial, play Sfealoon, copy Master of the Pearl Trident, stabilize the board, and basically win. I do want a blue card, though. Can't block anything. Well, I can. So this is 6. Go to 9. Yeah, it's life total I'm willing to go down to. Come on, blue card for security. Alright, I guess I can just place... I can hardcast Sfealoon and hold the Glasspool in my hand. No, that's good enough. Actually, I should just do this. And then... No, I should try to win right now. Yeah, let's get in some damage. Now I can just block a few things and that's good enough. Alright, bring it. I think our opponent's just going to go all out and hard cast Creeping Chill, then we're going to force negate it, and then it's over. This is my prediction.
3, 2,
Yeah, they might, or they were hoping to find a Creeping Chill off of that.
1.
I guess they had outs. If they hit 2 Creeping Chills, I was dead. And then we would have been all like, what? What luck sack nonsense is this?
He's done. Good game.
GG. Ah, we've done it again. And another one bites the dust to the Merfolk deck.
Island Walk is a thing.
It is. That's why they don't print them anymore. Too powerful, too OP. Luck and MTG, I thought more skill player. The more skill player always won. No. In chess, that usually happens. In Magic, a lot of other factors that play in a part on who wins. So, what is that, round 2 or round 3?
That was 2.
Okay, let's go on to round 3 then. And so far undefeated. Matchups have sort of come in our favor, or things have gone our way, I guess. We have a hand of cards and spells.
No, you don't.
Lands, spells. Keep it. Even though we're on the draw. Might be a spot, because I have Svelun in my hand, I'll go Tide Shaper turn 1 so that I can set up a turn 3 Svelun that's indestructible. As in the streamer, yes. But also, I'm a YouTuber. My opponent asked, Nikachu? Like, you know, the streamer Nikachu? Yes.
Oh.
Yes. They asked, am I on stream? Yes.
So ghost while you can.
We're going to... Yeah, we're keeping this. Love it. Now he's gonna stream snipe me. You know, it like happens weekly, in my opinion.
Technically, it happens every time because I'm here.
I think there's a lot of... I honestly think there's a lot of cheaters on Magic the Gathering Online, at least against the streamers. The whole yeah, stream sniping, ghosting, it's just so common.
It's an institution.
Yeah. Ghosting, we prefer to think of it as having a free Gitaxian probe.
Oh, they never use their fucking name.
No, they do. What's
How
his
lazy
name?
would you have to be?
Well, sometimes they forget that they have the same username. Oh, Infect. Black-green Infect. Okay, we have a little bit of interaction for this then. But maybe not the appropriate interaction. So anyway, Tide Shaper is not that bad because we're just going to block with it. And at least force them to use a pump spell. It was dangerous though. There's a lot of hands that I would have kept on the draw and I would just be dead right now. Laugh my ass off. Was just watching Grandpa's Nikachu's best quote ever. If you let your opponent play 2-3 lands, you're probably playing a tier 2 deck. Yeah, when you're... I imagine my grandpa would be very favorable towards the format where nothing is banned. And nothing's restricted. The good old days when they were awful. They slowly ruined the game. They took away damage on the stack. Then mana burn. Then they started banning cards. They've been banning cards ever since.
Yeah. Gonna give it to you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get it. Oh, that's such a nice card. Okay, I have a few options. Let's see, what if you... Do you have another Fatal Push? I wouldn't mind just playing Tide Shaper and Vial and passing. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Then I can interact at instant speed. I just have to hope my opponent doesn't have another removal spell. Alright, let's trade Tide Shaper for Glistener Elf. What? Oh, okay. It all makes sense now. And I'll pass the turn. And I'll probably like take 1 infect damage and then attempt to Brazen Borrower this thing. There's a world where, I mean, if they tap out right now and like play Vines of the Vastwood, I'll just Trickster it, but that's them playing poorly. I have so much mana up. Anything, I could do anything. Anything could happen. Ooh. So I have to respond.
Have a wonderful response.
Looks like I'm dead. Looky like I'm dead. Oh! I thought for sure I was fucked. But they do, it's... yeah, you get a bigger boost on your main phase, so I guess that makes some sense. Because playing it at instant speed wasn't winning. Alright, that gives me a lot of breathing room. And especially against Glistener Elves, I mean, I can just... I mean, you know what? It wasn't that bad, right? I mean, if I target it and they gave him max proof, I can still chump block, so it all worked out anyway. I'm just wondering how greedy I can get here. I would hate to play Sphaloon and a Silver Gill Adapt and somehow I get screwed over. Do I bounce it now? Nah, I mean, against Glistener Elf, you just need to block it. That's good enough. Usually. Unless they play Rancor. Because if I bounce it, they just replay it, I'm in the same spot again. So how do I progress the board? I mean, I wouldn't mind having the bounce available. Okay, I'm going to attack for 2, and we figure it out at instant speed. I will try to bounce it at end of turn, though. I mean, I have no problem trading these Silver Gill Adapts for this Glistener Elf, or even trading a Mutavault. See, they didn't even want to trade the Mutavault. Now I can bounce it, and it would be really good value. If only Sphaloon had Flash. They have a little... Right after it says draw a card, there's a little bit of room to put one more word. One more keyword in there. Okay, it's over.
Well, in theory.
And practice. And I have a I'll tick the Vial up to 3, and the Glass Plummet can tap down the... Or copy Merfolk Trickster, tap down the Glistener Elf. Do they have to chump block? They might have to chump block.
Oof. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what good is a jump block when your blocker isn't there?
Should I try to bounce?
Yeah, just
okay.
for spell
I
points.
guess I no. I guess they protect, and then I can. So hold on, is this lethal? 5, 9, 11. Yeah, it is. Okay, whatever. They decided for me. Tide Mire Mage is good. Tap down Glistener Elf. Force Negation is good.
Kapow!
Counterspell. I'm not in love with Counterspell versus Infect because the main threats get underneath Counterspell, and that's about it. And plus, our deck is very interactive. I don't know if it's as necessary to have it. Cura is not that good against Infect, and by not, it's just trash, just garbage. Glass Pool might be Silver Gill Adept's not that good. Card advantage is not that important. It's just, I mean, there is against Glistener Elf. There's some grinding to be done, but that's about it. Tide Shaper is okay as a 1-drop to block Glistener Elf and also to hit Inkmoth Nexus. I hope our super heavy interactive deck will do something. I know, Svelune is great. I'm so happy about Svelune. What's the quote about walking into a forest? And I have no fear, for I know the Lord is with me, or some crap like that.
And though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death. Something wrong.
Something. Svelune is there for me. Steady Merfolk. Hopefully always gets the job done. I just got some full art Sphaluns because I was playing them online for so long. I was like, alright, might as well get this in paper. You mean the cactus quote? You mean liking lick cactus? Or is it the person named Cactus?
No. The only cactus I know is Cactus Jack. Bang bang!
Let me know in the comments section. You watching on YouTube, which Svaluns did you get? There's so many different variations. Are they foil, not foil? Cold foil? I have regular full art Svaluns now. I like the new lands they printed. The own 2 other lands untapped duels. If they would have made those fetchable. You mean the slow lands? They're terrible. The full art is cute, but Seb Mackinac art is one of my favorite in the game. Neat. I mean, I have that one too, actually. This hand is quite acceptable versus Infect. Svaelun is like licking cactus for fun. Yeah, maybe to the opponent.
Well, if it's peyote, then yeah.
Is that an edible cactus or something?
Peyote will get you fucked up.
Oh. I have no idea what it is. Alright, let's hope we don't die. Let's hope we don't. They kept 7. We hope we don't die. We're trying to dodge like a mutagenic growth or scale up here. Yep.
Another one.
Alright, we live. Sweet. Live to see another day.
This is just going to be tempo dot deck, that matchup.
Hopefully. Trickster is not really that good because you always have to play Trickster before combat, and in response they can blow you out. But Harbinger's good. Not everyone's in love with Harbinger. I'm not always in love with Harbinger either. I would say the biggest meta call right now is Harbinger of the Tides. "10,000 years of fresh air."
I'm finally free. Power Rangers.
He switched genres really quickly.
After 10,000 years, I'm finally...
After 10,000 years, I'm free.
Work. Assemble 14s with attitude.
Yeah.
Like, why was that a requirement? Some giant fucking head telling me what to do.
How do we stem the bleeding here? Okay, well, first let's attack. Then I'll play Tide Shaper. That's interesting. They didn't replay their creature. I guess they're trying to protect the Plague Stinger? Maybe I should not have played this. Maybe I made a mistake playing this card. Maybe I made a mistake sending you out there. Maybe you and Souza know something I don't. You're calling me a liar, Frank. Oh, fuck this thing. Well, you know what? Well, it got it out of their hands, so. Yeah. I played it. I played a blue spell this turn. You get to draw a card. So here's how we're going to have to play Trickster. We got to play it sneaky. Very sneak. Level 100 Sneck. We're just going to let them attack, and then if they pump the thing up, then we play Trickster, and then we're going to take a pile of regular damage. I can't remember the Power Rangers movie. I saw it. I saw it thinking, wow, they barely upgraded this at all.
Well, what do you expect? Hollywood production?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's made for a movie. Like, couldn't they upgrade
Yeah, it's just
any of
basically
their
an hour-long episode.
Yeah, basically. Everything still looked like plastic. Okay, I guess this is it's time to make our move. Actually, this is not even lethal. Like, what am I even doing? Oh no, but it is giving hexproof, so I gotta make a move. Okay, so if they just protect it, it's okay. That's okay. This will be oh no, it's not okay. This is lethal. I'm dead. We dead now. What creature type? It's Phyrexian something. Phyrexian insect horror.
Where did it fly?
Yes. I paid the piper for playing this Tide Shaper. I should have... The fact that they held up a green, I should have been, like, really wary. I wonder, is Cura any good just to block the stupid Plague Stinger? Nah. Let's resubmit. Let's go. Sounds like we're about to interact with the Rocky Balboa defense. If they come at us with their hardest hit, we block with our face.
Sounds like the Homer Simpson defense.
Well, it's got a lot of names, that's all. Whoever pioneered it last gets the most famous by it. This hand is okay. Could be better, but it's okay. I feel like I've mulliganed a little bit here.
Alright.
I'm sort of preparing for a turn 1 Glistener Elf by playing Minamo, because otherwise I could play Mutavault. They kept another 7 again. Oh, Ignoble Hierarch. Also annoying. I will Tidebinder that, though. That's mana. That's extra mana that I don't want to exist.
And it's gone.
Yeah. How many games you missed so far? Tons. We've been streaming for hours.
I've been streaming for years.
Yeah, I've been streaming for years. Are you just joining the community? I've been doing this for 7 years. Tidebinder is classic, and I own like 500 of them. Oh my god, I have too many things open. Oh, these are all two-player queues. How many tie? I am big on Tidebinder Mage. I like the stock. 506, I think.
So 500. So 510.
You gonna kill my Tidebinder Mage? Ooh, Svelun. Okay, we'll attack first. Good tight play. Everybody, Tidebinder is Pioneer legal. We should all buy it as a hedge against green and red decks. It's one thing you could do. I mean, that's half the reason why I'm so big on Tidebinder Mage. I just need one Pioneer deck to put that in their sideboard or their main deck, and it's all over. What is this, Abrupt Decay? Sure. Do you have, like, no Infector or something?
Just completely swapped them out.
Okay, so I'm going to... Because Trickster sort of sucks, I'm actually just going to try to choke my opponent's mana while putting creatures on the battlefield. How is the deck without any dismembers? I love it. I hope that wasn't foolish, because I could have put Lord of Atlantis. Uh-oh, there's an Infector. Because I'm putting my opponent in a situation to, like, just go all in. And there was no Infector out. Oh, well.
Tap creature.
That is a good one. Maybe I just attack with these two first.
See what you draw.
Yeah, see what I draw. Then I could play a post-combat Lord of Atlantis. Opponent's gonna have so much mana next turn. For that Ink Moth, we can just get one-shotted to death. But we have to deal the damage. Okay, no, I'm gonna see what I draw, because if I can draw double interaction, that'd be great. I think I can still kill by next turn. What is this, 5? 9 something. I do nothing. I could hard cast Harbinger of the Tides. Yeah, sure. Okay, no more mana. No more mana. No more mana. Going all in on your Ink Moth. Gonna be hard. I mean, you could. Wouldn't blame you. Harbinger has the secret mode of being flashed in for 4 mana. That's what we're gonna do.
They should print a card where there's a secret mode, but you have to, like, peel the 2 wafers of the card apart to read it.
What? Oh, you mean it's like embedded inside the card?
Yeah, you'd have to, like, carefully slice the card open and read this fucking thing. But it's in there.
I want to say, like, there has been a non-zero chance someone suggested this at Wizards R&D, and someone just had to play and say, "What? Shut the fuck up." You're not going to be around here for very long with ideas like this. A transformational sideboard into the rock? Maybe. Man, they're thinking. No, they've thought really... Yeah, they're playing another land. They have 3 mana available. I mean, it's hard for them. I got 3 cards in hand. Oh, if they give hexproof ahead of time, that's a problem. Okay, this is not quite lethal, though. Just a big pile of damage.
Bounce that motherfucker.
I'll try. Do you want to go for it right now? Do you want to go for it? Ooh, they're gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it. Sure, they're in a tough spot. Sure, the spot was tough.
3, 2.
Yeah, this is a 3-2-1 moment, that's for sure. The 3-2-1 moment. And the Lord for the icing on the cake. And it's lethal.
Good games, he says.
This is probably still a tough matchup, though. I know this worked out for us, but it's probably still a tough matchup. Going to attackers. Gonna make us play it out. That's totally fair. Okay, and they've conceded. And we won the match. All right. What are we, a 3-0 now?
Yeah.
3-0. We might... Contra, are you here? We might be going for the 5-0. They should have gone for the hexproof before the scale-up. You know what's the problem with that from their perspective? Is from their perspective, they might not have had protection after that. But you know what? You are right. If they are willing to go all in that turn, they should do it immediately. Or was this... Can I be... it's just opponents, right? Can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control this turn. Okay. Anyway, we're 3-0. Yeah, you're right. If they go all in, if they win, if they made a decision to go all in, or maybe they didn't mean to go all in until they were able to attack. So it's hard to tell, because maybe I had Dismember in my hand and they were protecting from Dismember. You know, it's tough. It's not. It's really hard to say that they made the wrong move because it only looks wrong based on what we had. Anyway, let's go on to round 4. We are well, not completely undefeated. We lost 1 game so far. Which member? Dismember. I mean, they're playing around Dismember. They're playing around Brazen Borrower. Like the petty theft from Brazen Borrower. They're also playing around me blocking with Brazen Borrower. I can just flash the creature in play and block with it. Any NAS games today? Absolutely. We're going to continue my journey on trying to beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, you're right. Brazen Borrower doesn't bounce lands, so they're waiting for me to block with the actual creature. Because I can just flash it in and block. And then it's a big waste if they were to go all in on their creature. Brazen Borrower, secret mode flying. Yeah, where's Contra here? Not here for the 5-0. Yeah, so we will continue our journey with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. For anyone watching this on the replay on YouTube, every stream on Sunday, I play the NES version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles after the stream. Because I've never beaten the game before, and I'm getting closer. Getting closer. We almost reached the final boss. Where are Merfolks going to be fit for the Modern Challenge? When I never have Saturday available. Saturdays are very difficult for me, but I do have Sundays, but I have to wake up really early on Sundays. That's the hard part. Once I can wake up at 5:45 a.m., I will play in the Modern Challenge. We have won the die roll. We have a handful of Lords and Kira. We're going to keep it. We're up against a Yorion deck. Could be many things. Could be Nivtalite, could be Death and Taxes, could be anything. Looks like death and taxes. Oh, well, right on time. I'm just gonna honestly ignore it. I don't think playing turn 2 Vile is worth it. I think playing Lord, Kira, and backing up with more Lords are worth it. Oh, the Flagstone into Flagstone strat. Look at that tech. I want to say this is... It can't be Prismatic Ending, because you don't have... I don't know what this is going to be. Path? Lightning Greaves. This is Hammer Time? Hammer Time? This is the shittiest Hammer Time draw of all time. Okay, we'll play Kira. I don't even know if even playing Kira was the right move, but I'll do it anyway. I'm gonna take a wild guess. My opponent's missing one piece. One piece of something. Archon of Emeria. What is going on? What is going on here? I can only play one spell each turn. I'm desperate to play this Lord. Well, I gotta play Tide Shaper anyway. Or I guess I could play Vile. How do I do this? Okay, I'm just gonna play Lords, I don't care. There's my one card per turn. Then I can play Tide Shaper and then maybe do something. Or I'll play another Lord, then I'll play Tide Shaper. Then Tide Shaper is not going to be so effective in the face of a Ghost Quarter. Oh, that is great. Okay, so now I can hit the Ghost Quarter with the Tide Shaper. Batterskull. Ha! You have the protection now. Oh, and you have haste! And you can give the Batterskull haste? This is pretty cool tech. Look at this. This is fancy. You hit for 4. That was not bad. That was not bad, opponent. That's actually pretty sweet. That's hilarious.
I saw from that thing like a Pokemon card.
Glasspool Mimic is good. I can copy more Lords, but let's cast this with Kicker. So we have to deal with this Ghost Quarter or we'll never have Island Walk ever again. Okay, we're racing a Batterskull. And frankly, I think we're winning the race. Kira's going to protect our creatures. I just have to make sure this Ghost Quarter stays on the board. No more Ghost Quarters. Or Flicker Wisps.
Just ban everything that's that color.
This league is super random. And also pretty, I think, in my opinion, pretty favorable for the way I play this deck.
Sloppy.
See, they can attack for 6. Whatever. They can do whatever they want. But now I get to attack with Kira. I don't know how much that matters. New card. Enters the battlefield. You may search your library for a basic plains, put it into your hand, then shuffle. You can transform this. Activate only if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers. Yeah, you have a 3/3 lifelinker. Okay. More lifelink. Does it fly? No. I guess I should play the Glass Pool Mimic, technically. Because then if I draw... Oh, no, but if I draw in a Lord, it doesn't matter. What is this? 9... 16? Fuck, that is close. So I can block you... Take in 6. What if you play like another Batter Skull? Am I screwed? Actually, they could replay another creature. Maybe I should leave Tide Shaper back. Even for just for Batter Skull. Because if they play another creature that I have to block, because they can give it haste for crying out loud, that's a problem. Oh yeah, I could draw Trickster. Trickster would be great. We could use the Goddess, or we could use Tide Shaper. Big beefy Tide Shaper.
Never seen one get that big.
I'll drop the land, don't worry.
Don't do it. Just spite him.
I wonder, the way this game played out, would it have been better for me to play this Ether Vial on turn 2? It might have turned out okay. God, what do they have? 2 Path to Exiles? Just to chew up the Tide Shaper?
Math is hard.
Oh. God. Well, yeah, but you can't block anything. You have islands. Oh, they're going to try to block. Well, I don't know, unless they have 2 removal spells. The Archon has done a ton of work this game. I think the Lightning Greaves has done a lot of work this game. Oh yeah, they can only cast 1 spell. Ah ha ha. Can't cure it. My creatures are indestructible, basically.
Game's broken.
They could have an Aven Mind Sensor to block Kira. God, that would be bad. Okay, now they're going to see that they can't block anything. Excellent. Oh, they did have something with Flash. Destroy target artifact or enchantment with Flash. Okay, I am prepared though. I can block this, I can block this. So far. Do I have anything they can destroy? Nothing.
No, because they can only play 1 spell.
No, but this thing can destroy artifacts or enchantments. So I guess not playing these Ether Vials ended up working out really well. They might have blown up this thing a long time ago. Maybe there should be a Blue-White Taxes list with Cure and Archon. Yeah, I guess so. That would be a combo. The Taxes players, they've been trying to jam blue for years. So envious of the blue. They should just play Merfolk. Drop the Taxes part.
He's already playing with an avatar that's blue.
Yeah, you're halfway there. What's it gonna be, Mr. Bond? You get one spell. Make it count. So how much damage is getting through? Okay, I can block. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough. That's it. Unless Stoneforge Mystic will put one more surprise on the battlefield, like, what's it called?
Progenitus.
The Skyclave's card. That could be the last thing. They can flip their guy, but it doesn't do anything. They can gain 7 life, go to 14, and attack for way more than that next turn. I have 18, at least 18 on the board. Alright, we got game 1. I don't know if we're going to change anything. I don't need any of this. Again, just heavy on creatures is the way to do it. Especially against a deck like this. I mean, maybe Counterspell is okay. It's a clunky deck.
You should bring in that elephant.
What elephant?
That you were playing in.
Oh, Terastodon? Yeah. I need to reanimate it. It's a lot of work to do that. I'll just submit this. I know. One of my thumbnails were like all creatures, 37 creatures.
And then someone in the comments said that no, you had 8th Vial and whatever.
Some of you are like, you love the all creature builds. Just pure on creatures. This hand is a bit risky, but I'll keep it. I think it's okay, actually. Okay, I guess I go like turn 1 Mutavault, turn 2 Glasspool, turn 3... Oh, sorry, turn 1 Mutavault Vial, turn 2 Glasspool, turn 3 decide what I do with my life. Oh, you have a Vial of your own, I see. Okay, now with... Actually, it makes no sense to play Mutavault first. I'll just play this. And if I draw an island, I can play Trickster or Harbinger. Because there's a chance they try to blow... Well, I guess they won't blow up my Aether Vial immediately. Oh! Look at this! Brazen Borrower for the petty theft. It didn't show up. Pass. We just might smoke them on mana. Oh, it's so annoying. So I just play Sveloon?
A Borbo.
Can't remember. How can you interact? Okay, I'll play Sveloon. Like, I don't want to expose it to Skyclave Apparition, but I'm not sure if I want to put my Vial to 3 either. They have no 2-drop. Do it. Skyclave Apparition? Okay, Stoneforge Mystic. What's funny is if I even play Tideshaper after the fact and hit the Castle Ardenvale, still can't play the creature, or so you can't activate Stoneforge's ability. And there you go, the Batterskull. I wish I could deal with this. Just petty theft this thing. Just call it a game. Nice, easy, clean game. Well, I have to do something with my mana. I'm going to tick the Vial up to 3, and if they interact with my Sveloon in any way, then I'm going to copy it with Glasspool, and if nothing else, I can like copy Trickster. Is this where we're going to see Skyclave being played? Yeah, okay. Oh! Taking the Vial. Not bad. Not good either, though. Well, I don't know. Maybe they have a plan. I wish I could copy your Skyclave Apparition. Okay, let's do some obvious stuff. Tide Shaper, Castle Ardenvale. Then I can either play Lord or Harbinger the Stoneforge Mystic. Actually, that seems like the best thing to do. I should Harbinger the Stoneforge Mystic. And then, like, they can't even replay it. Draw. We draw another Tide Shaper. Excellent. I am totally fine with this trade. But maybe they're trying to set up Archon of Emeria. So now we bounce Stoneforge Mystic. And pass. Can they they can destroy their own land, I guess. 2 tectonic edges. They can blow up their own Castle Ardenvale.
But why?
To remove the island walk that I'm about to lay the smack down on them. I guess another option is they can Vial in Skyclave, hit Tide Shaper, then replay their Stoneforge Mystic. Exile target creature an opponent controls unless this creature leaves the battlefield. Enters the battlefield or transforms. What the hell is this? So, when this creature enters the battlefield, it transforms into Brutal Cathar. Exile target creature an opponent controls until this thing in Daybound.
What the fuck is this?
What?
It becomes day.
It's day now.
What is that? What is that? What card made it do that?
The new set. There's these now, the flip cards. They, anyway, they do that. Ooh, I got the thing. It's on my side. Why is it on my side? I don't care.
It's a day.
It is day now. Okay, this game might get hard.
You can only cast a spell past 6 p.m.
And they can pass the turn and do this again. I guess I'm hoping for a land so I can play Lord and Glasspool same turn, attack with everything, and then we just finish them off with Tide Shaper on my turn. Okay, well now we really need the 2 lands. Or sorry, the land to play 2 spells, because, well, I got the thing, I guess, but not really the way I wanted it to be. I guess I can play Lord, and then depending what I draw, if I draw a land off of Svelun, it will be good. So we'll attack for 7. Did not draw a land. So if I don't draw a land, I might as well play the Silvergill Adept, and then play Glasspool Mimic. You know I got this. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I forced the issue, because then they have to pass the turn doing nothing. I don't know. Okay, we're going to wait and see. They're going to have a bit of a turn here, though. They have a lot of resources available. They definitely have okay, they have Batterskull in hand. We know they got Batterskull.
Yeah, couldn't you use Brazenborrower to bounce this day card to your hand?
Yes. But I need this thing to tap. So I'm gonna pass, exile something. Huh? Oh, it didn't do it again? Whenever this creature enters battle or transforms into Brutal Cathar, then why didn't it... Is that a glitch? When this creature enters the battlefield or transforms... Oh, transforms into Brutal... It has to go back. Oh, Oh, God, I misplayed my last turn. I was protecting my cards. I was trying to protect from it. Try to bait Tectonic Edge by activating Mutavault. Nah, I don't need to do that. It's okay. I will, however.
Swang with everything.
I'll see if they want to play a Batter Skull. They're still choked on lands. I just hope this resolves and I can copy Lord and basically attack with everyone. I mean, it might not work out. Let's hope it does. They might have Flicker Wisp or something. Is this lethal? This is 13. If I attack with this, you Flicker Wisp this one. Block. You're up to 14. I guess we just attack with this and hope you have nothing.
Big.
What's funny is, like, I don't know, like, my opponent could make a comeback here. This Vial could do anything. Still does nothing. You need it to become day.
It becomes day.
It's nighttime now. Good night. Sleep tight, Prince.
What a weird fucking card.
This is a weird league. Everyone's saying good game to me. Alright, we won a match. We're 4-0 so far. Contra is not here, which means we're destined to get the 5-0. Again, the all-creature build. We have barely used our sideboard this league. We have barely even touched the sideboard. Who needs it? Alright, we're 4-0. Let's go for the 5-0. And I got to learn how that card works. I thought it's just if it transforms, it keeps exiling things. I guess that's a bit too OP. It might be better than Apparition in a Humans deck, for sure. Well, no, actually, it depends. They might still have to beat Ensnaring Bridge. Is Death Shadow still a thing? Yeah, it's around. Predictable channel points 5-0. Some people are going to try to bet against. And we still have only dropped one game. Hey, Surdy. Alright, for the 5-0. For glory. We're up against Bobby Kill. Hand is garbage. And we're on the draw.
Bobby.
Mulligan away, and we're up against... Ah, no! No! We're up against what's very likely Elementals. Get rid of Cavernous Souls if this is... Oh, actually, hold on, cancel. If this is either Elementals or it's Control, so I should actually keep this Cavern. It's probably safe to just dump the island. Hopefully I don't regret. Oh, someone enjoys the content. Running into all sorts of fans today. Yeah, it could be Blue-Eye Control, so I'm going to hold on to the Cavern. Some Blue-Eye Control decks, they're sneaky like that. No, it's Elementals here to ruin our 5-0. They're going to try. Oh, that's a pretty good start for us. They are doing nothing. I mean, of course they can play Solitude and stuff, but it appears they are more or less doing nothing. I'll show them a Lord. And maybe we'll just crack and we'll just play a Tide Shaper for one, because they do have islands in this deck for Omnath, so maybe we can just play in Tide Shaper. Well, now here's the deal. I'm waiting to see. I want to see what Kira does in this matchup, because I think Kira can help a lot. So far, I really like this hand, though. Of course, the namesake card, but they didn't do anything for the first few turns, so they're giving us a chance. I think I'm going to Trickster the Risen Reef, but I fear that maybe I should. This is best used on an Omnath. Alright, if you have any instant speed shenanigans that you want to get some value from, now's the time. Okay. Maybe you'll play the instant speed shenanigans later. Maybe it was better to play Double Lord to play around Fury. Would I play around Fury? I guess so. Okay, let's see what happens. Put Kahir in your hand. Oh, no. Oh, it's Omnath. If it's just Omnath, pass. I think... Well, I mean, again, they could do something. They could play, where they're going to get a bunch of life here.
You're going to have to go back to 20.
Yes. Yes, they are. No, I can't. I can deal 20. Yeah, I can deal 20. Next, you should kick Tide Shaper on Cavern of Souls. I think I can only target... No, I can target my own lands. Okay, they wasted their fetch land. Oh, they have Ephemerate. No, sorry. They just have a big pile of extra mana. But they're not going to get an extra 4 life next turn. So is this hard cast Solitude on Lord of Atlantis? Oh, okay. Just put Kahir in your hand. I'm sort of hoping to draw a land. I'm going to take the Vial up to 3. That actually doesn't do very much. But I don't have lethal anymore.
Happy fish.
Yeah, relatively happy. Okay, I'm hoping to draw a land. Yeah, whatever. Actually, this is a big deal, because if I'm going to hard cast Master of the Pearl Trident and then copy with Glass Pool, then that means I'm not really casting Silvergill Adept next turn. Yeah, Kira is available in Historic. Well, I think we just play Master of the Pearl Trident and just pray that our opponent doesn't kill us. The removal spells helped. So my hope was if I drew a land... Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I didn't have lethal. But that I could attack with Mutavault this turn, put my opponent down to a very low life total. Very low. Small life total. Yeah, let's see if they can interact with my creatures. Gonna play a land, go up 4, so they're gonna... Ah, for fuck's sakes. It's getting harder before it gets easier, boys and girls. It's getting harder before it gets easier. Okay, now they get a big turn, because Risen Reef will draw cards for every elemental that they play. Oh, now here's the Fury. Okay, I think it's over. So close yet so far. And our hand was pretty good, too. Our hand was really good. Still not good enough against, like, Risen Reef and Omnath. Happy fish. They're digging for some lands. Gain 4 life. Guess I'm hoping for Lord plus land. Okay, we got half of that. I mean, it's probably still futile. But we're going to do the best we can. Now we got the land. Alright. Got the other half of the prophecy. Attack for 3 and hope our opponent's hand is empty. Against the massive card drawing machine of the Elementals deck. So they go up another 3 life. And I need 1 more Lord. 1 more Lord or they brick on a... Oh god. They're going to gain 8 life here. Yeah, where's our Kira? I mean, that's one of the reasons I want to have Kira in this deck, because I think it would be a huge beating against the Elementals deck. I don't think Elementals can race us. So if I can just keep the creatures on the battlefield, I think it would give us a good... I think it'll give us a good chance. I have yet to draw Kira versus Elementals. Well, they played a fetch, cracked it. Well, can they kill me? What's going on here? Or maybe they're just planning on like hard casting things like Fury and Solitude. What does this even do? Just a Lord, right? 8, 9, 10. Okay, 1 more Island Walker. Or Glasspool Mimic. And my opponent has to have nothing.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
This is really bad right now. Okay, so I can block this. It says flying, I can't block that, but I can block this next turn. Oops. No, 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 no. I wanted to attack the Mutavault because I was just going to hard cast the Harbinger. Well, let's see if our opponent had something. Oh, wow, they didn't? Okay. We can flash in the Harbinger now. If necessary.
Stop playing.
Yes, please just stop doing things. But it's so hard because of the Risen Reef. They get so many cards. I wonder if we had the win, if we could top deck 1 more Lord. It would ask so much. It requires... We would need so much. But I still want it anyway. This is 6, 11. Oh, it's more than 11. Surprise! Six, 11. I'll block Risen Reef. If I'm allowed. Alright, they're gonna fem right there. Solitude and it's over. Alright, what to do here? Bring in Tide Bonder Mage. Not that it does anything. Take out maybe Brazen Borrower. I think that's it. I don't think Silver Gildap's great, but well, it's not that bad either. They're a weird. It's like a weird attrition based deck. It's not really supposed to be attrition based. Like I just have to try to race them so quickly, so fast, before they can get their game online.
Should put 8 Kiras into the deck.
Well, that's why some people play like Unsettled Mariner and Thalia.
I mean, you just put 8 actual copies.
With the, I can do that, but it won't let me play a league. Is Counterspell worth it? Because the real problem is when they evoke creatures. Not really, because they do that for free. And I'm still the person who needs to tap out. I mean, maybe. I don't know, maybe. I most definitely haven't tried it. I don't have enough lands for this hand. It looks beautiful though. Oh, this hand is so bad. Oh, yeah, I got a mulligan. This is the best we got. Okay, let's test the power of Kira. I'm gonna have to. The cavern was sort of useless anyway. I gotta hope to top deck an island. Soon. How soon? What? When? Soon. How soon?
That was last week.
Yeah, I know. Trying to relive the glory days. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Good meatball.
Chubby meatball. Ooh, Tide Shaper would be nice. Now Kira is good, but my follow-up is good. We got Lord of Atlantis. That is very good. That is what I was hoping for.
Just what I needed. Joe Meatball.
Chubby meatball. Chubby meatball. Of course, the namesake card again. Okay, let's see if they're gonna trade. Because if I play Kira first, they might protect Silver Gillidupt later. Okay, let's see if this does anything. I mean, they do have a lot of resources. They could Bolt and then Solitude, but... hoping this does something.
What do you add to the meat? For those meatballs?
Mikey J with the meatballs. What the hell is going to be my name for this deck? Like, I've played basically the same deck for like, I don't know, a month now. I'm really running out of anything unique to say about it. Omnath. It is an elemental. I really need a land. Fuck, that's not the land I wanted. I guess I'll copy that next turn to attempt to race this crazy machine. There might be another route where I play like Merfolk Trickster while the fetch land's on the stack or something, but it's also really awkward because they could just play a land to gain the life, and then if I play Merfolk Trickster in response, they crack Flooded Strand. Oh god. Okay, so they're going to deal 4 damage to me and gain a bunch of mana.
Meatloaf mix sounds pretty good.
I use a meatloaf mix with some grated cheese and too much salt. Hey, there's no such thing as too much salt. I love the sodium.
Tell that to people who suffer from hypertension.
Well, they probably like it too. Hence why they have the hypertension. Too much mana. Too much mana. This is hilarious. I can't beat a fucking 3 mana 1/1. At least not with this deck. Maybe, well, Simic Merfolk would definitely have a better chance, but still it'd be pretty tough. They have a good... No, Simic Merfolk wouldn't do very well either because the free removal. This is like, if I go to GP Vegas, I'm just hoping I don't play against this deck. Simple as that. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Wonder while it lasted.
I guess I should technically play on. No, I wish I played this glass pull last turn. Well, okay, that's not bad. The game continues. I go for face! More hopeless than Lantern. Fuck no. Lantern, I think, is more hopeless. I can at least attack my opponent, see? Oh, I forgot about Ephemerate. Getting rebounded. Goodbye, Lord. You're blinking the Risen Reef? That means we're in deep shit. That means we're in trouble. I can see myself beating this deck. But I don't ever see myself, like, legitimately beating Lantern Control. I don't think that's happening. Now, hey, we didn't make the 5-0, but we got a 4-1. We had a good run with this thing. And we also got to see a little bit out of Kira. I think if my opponent doesn't have a Risen Reef hand, like, we would do reasonably well. They had they had a Risen Reef on turn 2 in one of those games. It's going to be a bad matchup no matter what, though. But I would love to see how Kira does in a game where my opponent doesn't have Risen Reef. Because it would do better. It would do better. Well, Contra, you didn't miss out on anything. You didn't miss out. Everything was okay. But it was still a good league. It was still a good league. And our adjustment of taking out one Cavern of Souls for another island to cast Kira maybe worked out well. And as we saw, I barely used my sideboard this entire time because I just want to play with all the creatures, all 37 goodness. So for everyone watching the stream,
I think your opponent.
Oh gee, I'm Bobby Kill. Good game. GG, Bobby. Bobby. So if you're watching the stream, we're going to keep streaming. But for everyone on the replay, that's it for today. We're going to thank everyone for supporting the Nikachu channel. We're also going to thank our sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with his brother, playing Mono Blue Merfolk and Modern.